Hey Natalie, it's Elijah. This is the video I told you earlier today I was going to put together to show you guys how you can maximize your online presence and increase the amount of clients that you guys have coming in. I know you might be wondering why would I do that. I'll be really transparent with you. I realize that when people are focused on building their business, they tend to ignore the online presence portion. And it's not on purpose. They don't have time. Or they hire someone and then they realize that the person they hired doesn't actually know what they're doing, which happens more often than you would believe. So what I've realized is that when I put together videos like this and I go over and break down exactly what they need to do right now in order to turn their business around 180 degrees, customers come back to me and tell me, "Thank you so much for that, Elijah. I really can't do it. I need you to do it for me. Please." And then, of course, I do. So if at the end of this video, that's how you guys feel, we can set up a time to talk, schedule a meeting to get to know more about where you want to go with your dentistry. So without further ado, I'm going to hop right into what I'm going to talk to you about today. I'm going to go over 3 things with you. Just content, citations, and backlinks. And I might dabble a little bit into some keywords because I really want you guys to understand that because it's affecting you the most right now. So content. Upon checking your website out, I got to tell you, content-wise, you guys did great. Google wants 1,500 words on the front page of a website. That determines whether or not you have something that they see as necessary and able to add value to people. So great job on that. There are some areas where we could probably add a little bit more, but to be honest with you and be frank, you guys are doing really good with what you're posting. It looks like your blog post or your post from Facebook have been linked directly to your site, which I believe your site's probably a WordPress site, and someone put some plugins in here. So there is room for us to add a couple more words just in order for you to be able to rank with them with keywords the proper way. But as far as having content, you do have a lot of good content. What I will say though is that your website is dated. So a lot has changed in the last 2 years. And a lot of people like to do some of the old things because they think it works. But people want to see a lot of what you do on the front at the top of the page. Like, this is awesome. You just need a call out. So usually what I see is a good call out will be a video of you guys in the office smiling, some interaction between the staff. That's going to intrigue people. And then a nice little pop-up to get them engaged in what's going on with like specials you might have or any notices that you want them to know about. That would change your website by like margins. So next I'm going to go into just comparing you a little bit with another dentist in the area, which right now they're ranking #1. And as soon as I came to their website, this is what first came up. It's their notice about COVID, right? So which is nice because most businesses aren't doing that right now, and that's something I recommend that you guys do add. So I click off of there, and I see theirs isn't, honestly, to be transparent, not the most updated, but they did put the video at the top, which is what grabs people. It's the video footage that people like. The content wise, you guys got more content than what they have. So there's no reason why we can't come in here and outrank them just by updating the website a little bit, making it more user friendly, so to speak. And then add a little bit more content for some specific keywords and get you guys rolling. So next I want to talk about citations. So citations are where you're going to list your business, name, phone number, address, and sometimes your web address. And a lot of times what I've seen, people will put it on, they like to go use these like really like non-rated websites in order to cite their business on, and it brings them no traffic. The purpose of a citation, honestly, is like free advertising. That's for you to go be put in someone's directory in order for other people to come find you. That's the easiest and freest marketing you'll ever find. Next is when you're linked to websites that have traffic coming in and they're referencing back to your website, which I'm going to actually touch on that in a second. But let me go back to Google Maps really quick. So Google Maps has treated all businesses like they're pizza parlor businesses. So essentially you have to have a separate location physically put on a Google My Business zone or a listing in order for you to get credit for having a physical business in multiple locations. So if you don't have a physical location, then they won't give you credit for being in the area. And if you want to reach all of Atlanta outside of just Marietta, then you guys have to have more locations that you're cited on. And just so you understand how important it is, Dentist Marietta is researched 880 times a month. That means 880 times somebody's getting on Google and they're looking for a dentist, dentist in Marietta, dentist of Marietta, dentist Marietta. And then they're coming to either the people who are in this pack right here because that's what they see first, or they're going to the first organic site they can find, right? And the reason why they come here and they come to the first organic site, a lot of people don't like to go to Yelp because they've got to deal with a whole bunch of different businesses at one time, and they're just looking for one that they can be genuine with. When you talk about people being in your mouth, it's kind of personal. So I just wanted you guys to understand that you're missing out on the possibility of having 880 potential clients come to your website. Then at which point your website would do the converting into making them actual potential clients who would call you and then come in to get service, and that's where you guys close at. So I use a tool called Ahrefs. I love the tool because it's like this doctor for websites. It breaks down your website into like the bare bones of what's going on so you can see and improve on it. And that's why I'm sharing this with you. So the first thing I noticed when I came in here is that you guys' domain rating and your URL rating is low. And it's low because you don't have enough backlinks and you don't have enough referring domains. So you can have a ton of content on the website, but if you don't have links going to other sites in order for them to give you authority or popularity on Google, you won't get any. And this is really important. So to be competitive, it is essential for you to have backlinks to websites that relate to what you're doing. So as a dentist, you guys can be in a lot of different areas, a lot of different categories. You could link to many different pages, and a lot of them, because you guys have a professional practice, they are high rated domains, which would automatically boost you guys up. So we need to get you more backlinks, more referring domains cited inside of your content. And what that is, it's a hyperlink from one site to your site, and then you having a hyperlink on your site by either an image or some words to another site that's rated really high. And Google says that, hey, this site trusts you to link to you, so we're going to trust you too, and we're going to move you up in the ranking. Next, I want to talk about organic keywords. So keywords are crucial. What are keywords exactly? Keywords are what people look for on Google. It's when you go in and you type cheeseburger Marietta, that's a keyword. You're looking for something specific. So when I come in and I type dentist Marietta, I'm looking for a dentist in Marietta. So that's a specific keyword. And when I come and I look at your keywords, I see right now that we are not maximizing on the keywords that we're supposed to be maximizing on, and that's why you don't have traffic coming in. And you can see it here. You're losing. You have no traffic coming in, and it's because these are the wrong keywords. You started out, dentist Marietta is right. Dentist Marietta, Georgia is right too. But this 30064, it doesn't matter. These zip code things don't matter. People do that. It's like some weird thing that a lot of people with SEO licenses or certs or whatever from some non-credential place are trying to get people to do. It's pointless and you waste money. So I wanted to share with you what your competitors doing just so you can see. So their UR and their domain rating is still kind of low, which tells me that they're spamming in backlinks. So what somebody did, they went in here and they spammed a whole bunch of backlinks on here, and Google's actually going to start penalizing them for it. So they have 50 referring domains, and the way referring domains go, you should only have maybe at the max 20 backlinks or 20 linking sites from that one referring domain. You can't have any more than that is spam, and you will get penalized. Next, the organic keywords. They are killing it in keywords. I'm not going to front with you. So they have 2,000 keywords, and that's driving in majority of the traffic. Like I told you, dentist Marietta gets searched 880 times. Well, if you're getting 710 visits to their website, it's because they're at the top. So most of their traffic, they got something coming from Grateful Dental. They have a little bit coming in for there. They're ranking #1 for that. And they've cited it a bunch of times like they should be. They've got some blogs about biting lips because people are looking for that stuff. Dental Marietta. Here we go. Dentist Marietta, Georgia. Dentist in Marietta, Georgia, but the actual thing is dentist without the S. That's what you should be looking for. There we go. Dentist Marietta, Georgia. Again, another blog. So they're using a lot of different keywords, and these keywords they're getting ranked on the first page of Google for. Anything you see over here that's from 1 to 10 is because they've used it correctly with their content. So in conclusion, I know this was a lot of stuff that I kind of tried to jam pack into a short video because I know you guys are really busy and you don't have a lot of time to check these out. But I wanted to make sure I gave you the most crucial things so that you would be benefited the most with it. Now I realize you might understand that I know a lot more than what I'm showing you in here because I do. And if you want help, you can reach out to me and give me a call. My telephone number is 770-527-7297. It'll be in the email I send you guys over. If you don't want my help and you want to do this stuff yourself, I'm 100% cool with that. All I ask is that you give me a message back and let me know, feedback-wise, what I could have done in order to give you a better quality product, or to help you more in the future, because I'm trying to help small businesses really maximize on their online presence. So thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you.